Hello, Mike House here. Recently, I had lunch with a very prominent lawyer that I just met, and he was sharing his views on how the world is transforming for the worse. Now, he acknowledged that we've always had problems, but they didn't appear to be as blatant as they are today. At least not for our generation, let me clarify that. It's as if people have no values, and what was once considered truth or fact is now questioned. In other words, anything goes. It was kind of disheartening because I could tell that this guy once had a very optimistic approach about life, very positive. But now he's wavering over to the pessimistic side of life. But he's not the only one, because this conversation is taking place all over the country. People are fed up, and it may be occurring all over the world. Now, without going into the worldly views, because they're very controversial, and plus we already know what they are. But one thing I will say is, shut off the foolishness, or at least minimize it. This includes your social media feeds and any other outlet that has a negative effect on your thoughts. As Tony Robbins said, the news, it is created to startle, not to inform. But we don't know that. And when we're feeding our minds daily with foolishness, it has a negative effect on us. Trust. Now, we have the conscious ability to accept, reject, or neglect information. But when something is constantly in our face, we tend to accept it. The question to ask yourself is, does this serve me? Does it align with my purpose? Am I growing? If not, shut it down. The energy that we use towards combating the negative media that we're constantly fed, it could be used towards something more meaningful, like investing in yourself. Turn off the news and pick up something that's going to stimulate your mind in a positive manner. Now, this is especially true for those of us with little ones. We should feed their minds with greatness daily, not with the foolishness and mess that's going on right now. Now, I shared with my wife that I have a new appreciation for the scripture that states faith comes by hearing. Our faith is not only grounded in what we hear, but it's also in what we see. Please don't misunderstand this. I'm not asking you or stating that we're wrong for having a concern for what's going on in this world, because I don't agree with what's going on either. But what I'm saying is, please don't let this world deter you from being the best you can be. You are too valuable to let the media have a negative impact on you. Don't harden your heart. We need your light to shine. Thanks for joining.